pigmentation, scarring, sunspots, age spots, wrinkles. You can see it here. See where I've got it? Okay. That's the restore. That's who it's for. So if anyone says to you, oh, my biggest problem is I've got a lot of acne scarring, or I've got a lot of sunspots or pigmentation, Restore is the range for them. What's the difference with platinum? Platinum, this is how I think about it. Platinum is for skin that's lived a little. Alright? Like me, a little over 27. Don't ever point at anyone. Whenever I say that at a party, I look up. Nobody go washing your bag. Yeah, no, that's fine. Blood is okay. But when you're at a party, always, this is our rule of thumb. Whenever you say anything about aging or ages or anything like that, look up. And nobody can go, why did she do that? Yeah. Okay. So if you think of it that way, platinum is for people that are 45 plus, or, and this is a big or, because in Australia there is a lot of women that are 25 to 35 that look older than people at 35, 45. Why? Because each generation is getting worse and getting older, younger. Did I say that right? Yeah, older, younger. So I have met a lot of millennials that are between 25, or we say 20 and 35, that I struggle to tell their age. I have people in my generation that look younger than they do. That's how bad the climate's getting. So when I say to you that the platinum range is for 45 plus, unless someone who is young has an excessively dry skin. They have a really, really dry skin, then maybe platinum would be better for them. Does that make sense? On Friday night, there was a lady there who was 27. She's a kayaker. And she's out on the water all the time, sunscreen, and her skin is so damaged from the sun and so damaged from using sunscreens that none of the programs, she can't use any skincare because she breaks out. She can use the platinum. Platinum is a multi-active product. It does lots of things at once. Does that make sense? So that's the main difference. Has anyone got any questions about that? The main difference between the two? No? Alright, so let's get to cleanser. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use either the Restore cleanser or the Platinum cleanser. I'm going to talk about both. What's the difference in the two? Now, do you remember from Saturday how you do a facial? How you do a facial is get your lady, these chairs are a bit hard to use. If you're on a normal chair, you get your lady to sit back. Sorry, this is not very comfortable, this chair for you. If we're on that one, it'd be easier. You tilt the lady's head back. Now, if you have boobies, she has a little pillow. If you don't, you have ribs and belly. Sorry, not ribs and belly. So you sit her back, and you're going to do the facial. Facial always work up the face. Don't help gravity any more than you have to by pulling down. Okay? Work up the face. When you're doing a facial with any of our cleansers, remember this, and you can write this in the notes or write it under cleanser. These are the things to remember. The cleansers remove dirt and pollutants from the skin and makeup, yeah? But mainly dirt, pollutants, old skin, and oils and rubbish that the skin produces itself. All cleansers do that. All Nutrimedics cleansers you can use in the shower, nice and quick and easy. All you do is pop it on the back of your hand. Do dot, 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 dot. This is if you're doing a facial. Tilt the head back, otherwise you'll get whiplash when you walk away. Wet your fingers, and then you're going to work across the chin. Yeah, work the cleanser into the face, up the cheeks. Yeah, and then scissors across the forehead. Now, cleanser number one. Who's using Restore? Okay, Restore, there's two cleansers. There's a cream cleanser and there's a foaming cleanser. Most people will love the foaming cleanser, unless you're an old-fashioned duck like me. I love my old cream cleanser. So what you do now is you pop it on the back of your hand, so here, rather than going like this, yeah, you need to do it like ladies, pop it on the back of your hand so you do it about a thumbnail size. Put the lid back on and pop it back on display, because that's your shop window, all right? If you're using the platinum, which one are you going to use? Yeah.
I think I've spent a lot of time.
Yeah, and you'll love it. Now, platinum cleanser, same thing, but this one finger painted on. Actually, finger paint it like a mask. Don't rub it in yet. Yeah, and I'll explain why in a second. All right, Restore Cleanser. Those people that are note takers, NTs, you ready? Note takers, cleanser for Restore. Do you know with this cleanser, these are the facts you need to remember, 100% of women saw less wrinkles in 28 days with the Restore program. So 100% of women tested saw less wrinkles in 28 days. Now the Restore cleanser, folks, it's a foaming cleanser. What's bad about a foaming cleanser normally? Yes, and how does it make your face feel? You feel like you've had a facelift. You're like, oh, here's the foaming cleanser. You know, you feel clean. You get that squeaky clean feel, but it's very tight. Restore does not. Restore, just watch what Serena's doing if you need to know. Restore has chamomile in it, which soothes and hydrates the skin. It conditions and it removes impurities. Alright, so the chamomile soothes and hydrates and conditions the skin. And it removes any impurities. Now, what about this cleanser? What about the platinum? Where'd it go? Here it is. Platinum. This is different. Restore, you put it on, rub it in the shower, and wash clean. Yes? This one, what you do, with Tammy, sorry Tammy, I'm getting off. With Tammy, so what Tammy would do, she'd put this on, finger paint it on, and then go and brush her teeth. Yeah, it's pretty good. Go and brush your teeth or go and do something else. Then come back, or then jump in the shower and wash off. Because this actually has in it, it's a double active. It's a mask, a hydrating mask, as well as a cleanser. So it removes the makeup, the impurities, the dirt, but it has in it a hydration complex, which actually hydrates the skin at the same time. So for a skin that sees the sun a lot, what's the sun doing? It's dehydrating. If you can, in your cleanser, toner, moisturiser, have a hydrating ingredient instead of just a moisturiser, you're tripling your effect. Does that make sense? Now, yep, so what you do, you can massage it, or what you follow with is you grab your little Duva bits. Do you remember why I call these Duva bits? Because makeup removal pads is too hard to say, but too long. Wet your Duva bits, squeeze them out, and then wipe off. I think I pinched yours. Okay, now for the girls that are writing, the platinum cleanser has a hexapeptide 10. Hexapeptide 10, what that does is it actually improves the elasticity and density of the skin. See, a lot of people think I just need to lift and firm. But what happens as you get older is it's the actual denseness of your skin that sags, that disappears. It's the thickness. You know, if you think about a lounge, yeah? There's the cover and there's the springs, yeah? But what's in the middle? The cushioning. That's what it's doing. A lot of people fix the springs and fix the cover, but they forget it's the meaty bit in the middle that keeps everything up, okay? So you can fix the springs as much as you want, you can coat the surface as much as you want, but if you don't help the padding, what happens? Yeah, and when the padding's gone, it's gone. You can't recreate it. God only gave you so much padding. So keep that padding, by using products like this with a hexapeptide 10, which actually helps with the density of the skin. Does that make sense? Yeah? Is that a good analogy?
Yeah.
Good analogy? Try an analogy, George.
What's it
On.
called again?
Hexapeptide 10. Now, in that cleanser as well, folks, it has honey and pectin, which is an anti-dehydration system. So honey and pectin almost keeps the moisture in the skin. And it has sweet almond oil, which is the cleanser. That helps you to cleanse. How's that feeling? Models? Good? Alright, next step is your microdermabrasion. And I do this at every single party, every single facial, because microdermabrasion gives you results, doesn't it? Alright, cool. So we use the resurfacer in the tube. Pop about a fingernail size. Have you got some? Yeah. Fingernail size on the back of your hand. Dot, 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 dot. Wet your fingers. And then what you do is round circular movements, very gently, all over the face. Okay? All over the face. Now, I've actually put a picture there for you of the skin. Can you see that it's actually the cross section of the skin? It's like someone's cut the skin, and when you're looking at it, you can see at the very top, that's the stratum corneum, yeah? So this bit up here, this is what we're looking at. So this bit here, that's the stratum corneum. That, when I look at Tien, and Tien looks at me, that's what we see. They're the surface layers of the skin. Now, you know what that's made up of? Anyone want to hazard a guess? Not you, you know the answer. She's about to answer, like she. What's this made up of, the surface layers? Dirt, yeah, they're dirt blooms, but what's it made up of that's produced by the body? Cells. Good girl. Dead skin cells. It's like, I wish I had a chocolate, I'd give you a chocolate. It's made up of, like a Sara Lee cake, layer upon layer upon layer of dead skin. What is held in that dead skin? Wrinkles, pigmentation, sunspots, age spots, acne scarring is all in those surface layers of the skin. A normal exfoliant takes off 1 to 2 layers of dead skin. Do you know how much microdermabrasion takes off? 12 to 13 layers of dead skin. So can you imagine what that would do to the surface of the skin? If you could remove 12 to 13 layers of pigmentation, sunspots, age spots, acne scarring. And what does it reveal? Brand new bubby skin. You know, that isn't damaged. Microdermabrasion, like your beautiful skin is all the time. Microdermabrasion, folks, is a miracle cure. Did you feel the little bits? Yeah. Those little sandy bits are actually microfine quartz crystals, and they are rounded and they buff off the layers of dead skin. Does anyone remember how often you use this? Once to twice a week for 2 months, and then you stop for a month, and then you start again. Yeah? You answer. Give it a crack.
Well, I would imagine it's so the skin can renew and regenerate.
I wish I had chocolate.
So do I.
The more I talk about it, the more I want it now. I'm going to stop talking about it. Yes, exactly. Because the skin then needs a month. 28 days is when it sort of cycles with everything else. Your skin cells cycle 28 days and then they die off. So it gives it a month for the dead skin cells to build up, and then for 2 months you hit it hard. But these girls, the difference in the surface of the skin is phenomenal. You use this and you'll see people will say to you, oh God, she's had work done. That's how good it is. Brilliant for men. Fantastic for men. Give men a facial with this because they're dirty and we are. You know, the difference in their skin is amazing. Acne scarring, pigmentation, sunspots, age spots, wrinkle death. Phenomenal product. Yeah. Who's joined on the new offer?
No, you got the skincare.
Alright, cool. The microdermabrasion, get it as quickly as you possibly can. And you get it at cost price because you buy it through your own account. Get it at cost price and get it to use on people.
I got it when they were offering it.
Yeah, at the, what was the last offer? They had something, what did they have?
Last one.
I know, it was a
They
really
came
good
with a
special.
kit when I got it.
Oh yeah, they have the kit plus the microdermabrasion.
Oh, you were one of those lucky people, yeah.
Yeah, last month.
Okay,
Last
good.
month.
Yeah.
Last month was on special too, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. It doesn't matter, we can still access it at cost price even if it's not on special. We get it at cost price. So get your hands on it and start using it. Now microdermabrasion, I would use on every skin type. The only skin type I'd be a little bit worried about using it on is a very sensitive skin. Okay, so if they're very, very sensitive, maybe just patch test.
I used it on sensitive skin twice today.
So yeah,
I used it on sensitive skin today twice, like two
do you know, do you know what? I'll be honest with you, all of my customers, they have sensitive skin, can use it.
Well, the people that they said they had sensitive skin, I used the store and I was like,
They love you. So microdermabrasion, try it on everyone. Next step is your Restore toner or your Platinum toner. Now these two toners are very, very different. Very different. So make sure you take notes for this and I'll show you how to use that in a second. The Restore toner, folks, it's alcohol free. It's actually made from mushroom extract. So if you ever get stuck on a desert island or hungry, just take the nutrients and you'll be fine for a week. Mushroom extract, because it actually firms and it moisturises at the same time as it tones. This one, I use it in my hands like aftershave. I've never used aftershave. If I did, that's how I use it. Aftershave, pat your hands together all over the face after you've jumped out of the shower. Yeah? We're going to use it on 2 cotton pads. Wet the cotton pads, squeeze it out, splash a bit of the toner, and then wipe all over the face. Do you know why we use a toner? Refines the pores. Okay. Why do you want to refine the pores though? What's the...
You don't want to have it see me.
Then if your pores are left open and you're putting makeup and the normal dirt and pollutants, what happens? You get clogged. But when you look at a very beautiful young skin. Can you see any of the pores? No. When you look at a skin that looks a little bit older, quite often you can see the pores. Okay. So refining them and making them smaller gives you a better complexion as well, a finer complexion. Toners do that quite often with alcohol, and they burn or they singe the skin. None of our products have alcohol in them. Okay, that one's mushroom extract, and this one actually has. Oh no, you know why? I did this too. This stupid lid on the lid. You pull the lid off first, and then there's the doobie thing in there. Because I opened it like that and went like you did then, and I'm like. So it took the blonde a little while, so I'm thinking, I'm just going to stick together like there we go. Now, this one is a very different toner. This is a toning essence. It's pearlized. And you know when anything's pearlized and it shimmers on the skin, it actually reflects light away from... Oh, so that's when you put it on the skin, it reflects light away and it makes it look highly noticed. It has like this very shiny patch here. That's because it makes it look younger. That's what pearlescents do. So it's got the added benefit of pearlescence. This one, what you do is you probably go... this one also has a repair complex in it, and it actually stimulates the skin to regenerate. So it has an ingredient in it that says, hello, wakey, wakey, start working again, because as we get older, everything forgets to work. Okay? So, yeah, so dot, 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 and pat it in. Pat it in or sprinkle it in. Oh, I didn't put the leaderboards in there, did I? For the girls. Girls, at your parties or at your workshops or at your facials or at your U+2s, quite often I will have what's called leaderboard specials. Because if you've ever been to one of these things and you sit there at the end with the brochure and you go, oh God, I don't know what to buy. So you end up just going, oh, I'll just buy another lipstick and chuck it in the drawer just so I've said I bought something because I'm too confused, I can't remember what's good or what not to buy or what to buy. I actually don't give out the brochures till the very end. And even then I give out the product catalogue and leave the specials brochures in the middle. I don't actually give it to every person. What I do is I have these, and we've got these made up for you, and we do it every single month. And there's one for every different kind of theme, workshop or treatment that we do. And as we do the workshop, so if I cleanse, I'll then stop and talk about a special. And what happens is at the end, I've only got 3 or 4 of them. Guess what everyone buys? 3 or 4 specials. They're really good deals, so the customer's getting a good deal. And for me, people aren't just buying bits and pieces that they really don't need. They're actually buying a good set of something, and then I get repeat business because they will always come back once they've bought the skincare. Does that make sense? Can somebody hand out the leader boards? So if you go back to where we cleansed, yes, in the notes section, this is where, oh no I didn't, I put it later. Okay, we should follow this through. Yeah, trust myself. We'll keep going because I'm actually on track. I'll actually do it right. So we've toned. Now what we follow with is Leaderboard Special 1. Now Leaderboard Special 1, if I'm doing a facial party, then I would use these two. I normally laminate them and put them in those, the clear hard folders and show them and then pass them around to the ladies. So I'll stop here and I'll say, ladies, at the beginning, I said to you that I was going to show you what are the better specials to look at now and what's better to leave for your own party. If you decide to have your own workshop or party, what to leave so we can put in the hostess. Does that make sense? So I always say that at the beginning because people aren't expecting me to save them money. They're expecting me to sell to them. Yes? So at the very beginning I will say that line. I will actually say, girls, I'm going to show you the better specials to look at now, what are the biggest savings, and what's better to leave for you to get at your own workshop in the hostess gift. So you get everything you need without having to do too much of this. You see how that works? It's a win-win situation again. So the very first special for our Restore ladies, check this out. Where can you get a full-size cleanser, full-size toner, full-size day cream? The whole lot's going to last you at least 8 to 10 months. Or if you're Nancy, it'll last you 12 months. 8 to 10 months. The full skincare range for $99. Do you know that the ingredients in this Restore, the Sauvignon Blanc concentrate, unfortunately you can't drink it and use it at the same time, but the Sauvignon Blanc concentrate is one of the most expensive ingredients to put in a product. So if you put this on the shelf, you would be paying 4 times the amount. But because we do direct sales, you're actually getting a full skincare range for $99, girls. That's a good buy. Under $100 and you've got your basic skincare done. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it's nothing but for top shelf natural ingredients. These are the things also consultants for you to remember. This is selling. Okay? It's telling customers the benefits of what this product and the value of the product is. Yeah. Does anyone feel like they would be being pushed into buying that? Or is that just common sense? Like if you had noodle left in your brain, that's a good deal, yeah? And it's a good product. $99. For our platinum ladies, I have a basic 3-step program here for you. The cleanser we use, the mask and cleanser, the toning essence, and also an SPF day lotion, SPF 50. Have you tried this one? That's amazing, especially if you're outdoors a lot. You will love that. It doesn't feel like a sunscreen, but it's going to be you. But it feels like a moisturiser. It just disappears and you think, oh my god, I've got any on. Amazing product. You're getting the 3 for $138. Now remember, the platinum is our top shelf product. That cleanser, to buy from another company with those ingredients, is about $250. You're getting the 3 for $138. Have you ever looked at those French products and you go, man, how cool would it be to be able to spend $200 on a cleanser? That's ludicrous, but you know, how cool would that be? Because there must be some good stuff in it. Well, this is that good stuff, but because it's direct sales, we can offer people top shelf $138. Couldn't get one product for that. So these are the 2 specials. If you're looking for a basic skincare program tonight, girls, these are the 2 I would highly recommend. The rest, get your girlfriends, this is what I say at the time, get your girlfriends together. Let's do a hot towel anti-stress treatment, and I'll get the other things that you need, like that microdermabrasion. You like the feel of that tank, I'll get you that in your hostess. And if I need to spend your $138 for tonight, I'll get you the rest of the time. Can you see how that works? It's a win-win situation. I could sell her this and the microdermabrasion if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm thinking of her budget, and also of ongoing business for me. Win-win. Yeah? Sound good? Okay. So you've got a copy of those. We'll change those every month, so you don't even have to worry about thinking about them. The managers put them together and we send them out to you. Because we've done it a few hundred million times, we know what we're selling, yeah? Okay, so then we follow with the Ultra Care, where is it? Somebody? Moisturising system. That's right. Thank you. Okay, moisturising system. Go back to your picture here of the skin. Where did the microdermabrasion work? It worked on the top layers of the skin, yeah, the stratum corneum. That stratum corneum, we think of that as the graveyard. Okay, that everything there is dead and buried. Yeah, it's just layer upon layer of deadness. But in the deep layer, can you see the little layer there that has all the little balls, like the grape-sized things, a row of grape-sized circles? That's the nursery. Okay, that's where the bubby cells are born. And when they're born plump like grapes. But what happens as they travel from the nursery up to the graveyard? They go from nice plump round grapes to sultanas to cornflakes. Bless. So that's how you describe the process. You can imagine that, can't you? A little grape, then it turns into a sultana, and then it squashes into cornflakes. Your microderm, bless. Oh, wait till you finish. Microdermabrasion takes off the cornflakes. Moisturising system goes down into the basal cell layer or the nursery, and it plumps up your sultanas, and it keeps your grapes longer. Does that make sense? All right. This is a serum, so it goes before your day cream, night cream, any cream or lotion. Serums go first because they travel deep into the skin. So this one I leave by my cleanser toner and do it straight after, and you do dot, 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 and pat it in. Yes.
So you don't use this at all?
That you use instead of your day cream. So you do the moisturising system, then you use that one. Or your normal but legally, we can't sell microdermabrasion without a sunscreen moisturiser. Australia, it's just Australia, we cannot sell it because the skin is sun sensitive after microdermabrasion. If you sell it without a sun protection factor cream, it's seen as negligible. Someone will sue.
No, that's right. My kids said once before, like, never do them alone.
So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well that's right. So it's when your day cream goes on, that's when you put this on.
Yeah.
Instead of
So
your day
either
cream,
either just
just
always
put
make
something with
sure
a
there's
sunscreen.
SPF.
Yeah. It's just the way they have to sell it.
So what's the ingredient for that?
The moisturising system. Okay, now the moisturising system is hyaluronic acid. Sounds scary, but hyaluronic acid is in two forms. It's made by the human body, or you can get it from a botanical extract from a plant. And what hyaluronic acid does is if you imagine it's like a little sphere and it catches moisture from everywhere and it holds it. You know wetter soil for your garden? You know how you put wetter soil down so when you water it, the water logs and stays? That's what this does. This is wetter soil for the skin. I don't care You get the drift. It keeps your grapes longer. Yes? Okay. Does that make sense? Alright, pumped. Alright, now I show my microdermabrasion special. And we've got a copy of this for you. Have you got it? Not yet? Okay, you can have mine. Microdermabrasion, I'll say, girls, let's stop here for a second. How's everyone feeling? Feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all glowing at me. So yeah, you're right. The microdermabrasion that we used and this moisturising system, there is a special on that if you get nothing else tonight, this is the special to get. If you're like me, you go shopping for the best bargain and something that works yesterday, you know, when you use it, it's already worked. You know, I want something quick and I want something at a good price. Alright, so it's almost impossible to get. This is the special that does that. You actually get microdermabrasion at a beauty therapist. I think it's about $100 to $120 a treatment, and you have to go 8 to 10 times to get the full benefit. This is a take-home microdermabrasion kit plus the moisturising system. The two of them are $99. That's unheard of. And that's going to last you a good 6 or more months. Brilliant, brilliant special. If you get nothing else, or if you're a little bit lazy like me and you use nothing else, use that and you'll see a difference. Okay. That's a good buy, guys. That or the skincare ones that I showed you before, they're your best buys tonight. The rest, if you need anything else, wait till you're treated. Get the girls together, and I'm nodding at people. By the end of it, they're like this. It's actually psychologically, it's dropping seeds and it's watering them as well. You know, that's how I get bookings. I don't actually have to ask people at the end. They will say, like on Friday night, the lady said after the microdermabrasion, she said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do that hot towel therapy." I didn't have to ask. So if you're dropping these seeds and giving people